Hola, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Isao y esto es UNDERTALENT 2023, certamen organizado por la radio Pedimos Perdón de Uruguay. Y hoy vamos a estar presentando a la banda Storyum de Eslovaquia.
Hi, this is Ro from Storyum and this is UNDERTALENT 2023.
Hello guys, how are you? Hi Isao, it's nice to meet you again. This is Guru from Storyum and you are watching UNDERTALENT 2023.
Bueno, ellos están presentando formalmente el formato del UNDERTALENT 2023 y quienes hablan son Ro, la cantante, y Goro, el tecladista de Storyum. Muy bien. Ok, cuéntenme acerca de la banda. Tell me about your band.
For those who haven't heard about our band, let me tell you a few things. So we are Storyum, we are a symphonic / industrial / electronic metal band from Slovakia. Our band consists of 6 members, including Ro, who is the lead singer of the band. Then there is Claire, the second female member of the band, she is our main vocalist. Then there is Joe, the original founder of the band, who plays the guitar. Then there is Tai, who is playing the bass. And then there is Shifu, who is responsible for the drums and rhythm. And then there is me, I am Gur, and I play the synth in the band.
We play symphonic metal with some pop, dance, disco features, also with melodic features, melodic vocal features, with lots of harmonies.
Well, we have been on a scene for a really long time. It has been 11 years so far. And we have gone through a lot of trouble, a lot of breakups, and a lot of change in genres. But I can tell you that from 2021, we are on the top of the hill and we are moving upwards.
We are from Slovakia, Western Slovakia. Yeah, and so far we have 3 albums. The first album is Insomnia, but it was before I got into the band. Then there is the second album, the We Are the Fire, and the latest is called Freedom.
Insomnia, released in 2012, which was a huge international success, which visited the shores of England and also Japan. The second studio album, We Are the Fire, was released in 2018, and then there is Freedom, our third studio album, and we are constantly working on our 4th entry.
Bueno, Storyum es una banda electro, metal, industrial, sinfónico que consta de 6 miembros. Ro, que es la cantante que está hablando en esta entrevista. Joe, el fundador, que es el guitarrista. Tai en el bajo. Sifu en la batería. Claire, que es la corista de la banda. Y Goro, que es el tecladista y que va a estar hablando en esta entrevista también. Muy bien. Y Ro agrega que la banda cuenta con voces melódicas, con muchas armonías, y que tiene elementos de la música disco. Por el otro lado, Goro agrega que la banda existe hace 11 años con diferentes formaciones, han incurrido en distintos géneros musicales, pero que desde el año 2021 ellos ya están bien encaminados. Lanzaron 3 discos. Insomnia, que Ro no estaba en el momento que se grabó este disco, fue mucho antes de su incorporación a la banda. Luego viene We Are the Fire, que se fue lanzado en el 2018, y luego Freedom, que fue lanzado en el 2023. Ok, y actualmente están trabajando en lo que va a ser su próximo álbum. Bien. Cuéntenme acerca de sus influencias musicales. Tell me about your musical influences.
This combination of genres may sound a little bit off to you, but just think about it. If you would mix Nightwish, Rammstein, and some electronic artists like Prodigy or Pendulum together, and add strong female vocals into it and strong orchestral elements into the harmony itself, then you will get something like Storyum's genre. Well, if you are asking for the musical influences of each member, that come from many, many different places. If you are asking me, then I would say that my main influences are the composers of film and movie music. And I'm also in love with game OSTs. Those are incredible. And that is the reason why I chose to follow the path of symphonic music. But I am also a big lover of rock and metal from my childhood, so that mixture came brought me closer to Storyum, and I am really happy to be here. If you are asking for specific artists or specific bands to be mentioned in the inspiration sector of mine, then I would tell you Nightwish, then Eloquati, Children of Bodom, Epica, John Williams, Antti Martikainen, and for fun, Elstorm.
Bueno, el estilo de Storyum hace que cada persona que lo escuche saque sus propias conclusiones. Pero bueno, Goro dice que se imaginen qué significaría combinar sonidos de bandas como Nightwish, Rammstein, con bandas electrónicas como Prodigy o Pendulum, y a eso ponerle voces femeninas potentes y elementos de orquesta. De todo eso surge el estilo de Storyum. De todas formas, Goro agrega de que cada integrante de la banda tiene sus propias influencias musicales. En el caso de él en particular, le gusta mucho las bandas de sonido de películas. Por eso es como que tiende más a escuchar música sinfónica. De todas formas, durante su niñez ha escuchado rock y metal y eso lo ha acercado a Storyum y está feliz por eso. Pero él es más específico mostrando los CDs de las bandas o artistas que a él le gusta, como por ejemplo Nightwish, Epica, Children of Bodom, directores como John Williams y otros. Ok, esta es la segunda vez que participan del UNDERTALENT. Quisiera saber cómo fue su experiencia en el UNDERTALENT 2022. This is your second time in UNDERTALENT contest. I would like to know how your experience was in UNDERTALENT 2022.
This is our second year in UNDERTALENT, this contest. Last year it was a great pleasure. So we, because now we know Isao, who is a great guy, great man, and so it was very good, and it was really pleasing to know that some of our songs are played in some countries of South America. Yeah, so we were very happy, and we are happy that we are here again.
If you are asking me, Isao, I am really happy to be part of UNDERTALENT 2023 because I have tons of fun memories from UNDERTALENT 2022. I remember that you were the one who found us and who insisted us to join this contest. And we weren't expecting much because here in our place it is really hard to find a loving audience or a loving community such as UNDERTALENT's community. And we heard so much positive feedback for our songs, and I remember that we ended up on the 21st place, which was a huge pleasure for us. So we are really happy to be part of this contest again.
Bueno, efectivamente ellos participan por segunda vez del UNDERTALENT. Les gustó formar parte de la edición pasada y bueno, me recuerdan de que yo les había recomendado participar y les gustó el hecho de que sus canciones se escuchen en Sudamérica y en otros lados, ¿no? Por eso están contentos de aparecer nuevamente. Goro me recuerda de que yo había descubierto la banda por Instagram y que los invité a participar del UNDERTALENT 2022. Y ellos no tenían ninguna expectativa y sin embargo aceptaron formar parte del concurso. Y me dice de que si bien no tenían ninguna expectativa porque les cuesta a ellos generar una audiencia por donde ellos viven, recuerden que ellos son de Eslovaquia, tuvieron un buen recibimiento de sus canciones, muy buen feedback y terminaron en el puesto 21, lo cual no es poca cosa porque participaron 400 bandas en el Undertalent 2022. Okay, Goro, thank you so much for your words. Okay, I have some things in mind and I will tell you later. Okay, let's talk. Cuéntenme qué están haciendo de su nueva música. Tell me about your new music.
And finally, we got to the point where I can proudly present to you our latest record, which is called Generations. This song is part of our third studio album, which is called Freedom, and as the name suggests, it is all about generations and us people. Let me put it like that. The main concept when writing Generations was to create a song which its message is as clear to everyone as possible. That means that musically we had to stick into the elements of pop music. Well, that doesn't mean that we left out some of our key elements of Storyum's key elements, like the orchestral motifs and some leads, synth leads, but we mainly aimed to create a clear pop song which is concentrating mainly on the lyrics itself. This song is about us, people, what it takes to be a person. We would like to emphasize in this song that we would like to take full responsibility of all the horrible things that we have done in this world, and in the chorus itself we are praying for salvation from the next generations. The message goes to those people for the next generations, and we are telling them that we are still seeing hope in the future, as far as those generations will also take responsibility for all the things that they have done or they will be doing. And if a person is able to take responsibility for these kind of things, then we should see a better world in years. At least that's our point.
Bueno, Goro habla acerca de la canción Generations, que forma parte del último disco Freedom, y se trata de nosotros como personas. Han recurrido a elementos del pop para llevar el mensaje a la mayor cantidad de gente posible. Esto no quiere decir de que Storyum haya dejado de lado elementos claves que la caracterizan como banda, como los elementos sinfónicos, ¿verdad? Pero hay que hacer hincapié en la letra, en especial. La canción Generations habla acerca de cómo nosotros nos responsabilizamos por los malos actos que hayamos podido cometer a lo largo de nuestra vida, y el estribillo de la canción ruega por las almas de las futuras generaciones. Es un mensaje para las próximas generaciones, pidiéndoles de que se hagan responsables por los actos que pudiesen cometer en pos de lograr una mejor vida de ahí en adelante, ¿no? Es un mensaje para las próximas generaciones. O sea, ellos tienen esperanza en el futuro, en tanto de cuanto las nuevas generaciones tomen conciencia de lo que hacen. La banda Storyum opina de que si una persona se responsabiliza por sus actos, podrá llevar su vida de una mejor manera, ¿no? Por lo menos es la opinión de ellos. Ok, ¿ustedes creen que la inteligencia artificial está matando a la música hecha por seres humanos? Do you think artificial intelligence is killing the music played by human beings?
Could artificial intelligence kill music played by human beings? It's an interesting question. Definitely it could. And I think on the other side, on the positive side of it, it could kill the music played by people who should have not played any instrument at all, ever. So maybe this mass producing of music could be killed by artificial intelligence in the future. Yeah, that I hope. But I think like real musicians, by real musicians I mean people who breathe music, and they breathe during music, so they can't live without it. So that kind of music cannot be killed by any AI or robots or whatever. So that's my opinion about this, because I'm quite positive so far, but we will see.
Bueno, Rod dice que es una pregunta interesante. Ella cree de que es posible que en un futuro, en un contexto de producción en masa, la música podría ser hecha por la inteligencia artificial reemplazando a los músicos, que son seres humanos, ¿verdad? Pero bueno, ella cree que la música hecha por seres humanos no puede ser reemplazada por la inteligencia artificial, o por lo menos ella mantiene esa esperanza. Ok. ¿Están en contacto con sus colegas del UNDERTALENT 2022? Are you in touch with your fellow mates from UNDERTALENT 2022?
Unfortunately, I am not in touch with any bands from UNDERTALENT 2022, but I was listening to some, but I personally I'm not in touch with any people like from the bands.
Unfortunately, we are not in touch with any of the musicians from UNDERTALENT, but one thing I can tell, last year when the competition was still on, we managed to listen to many of the musicians and to many of the bands around the world, and I can tell you that, as the name suggests, there are many talented musicians who are under the popular scene, I would say, and who would deserve much more attention that they get today. So I would inspire them to keep it going, because it is wonderful what you people do and what you people create.
Bueno, en el caso de Ro, al menos no, lamentablemente, pero que sí ha logrado escuchar algunas bandas. Goro me dice de que tampoco, pero que también ha escuchado a varios artistas del UNDERTALENT 2022 y que si bien no son conocidos, sí merecen ser escuchados, y que está contento de formar parte de ese contenido que ofrece el UNDERTALENT, ¿no? Ok. ¿Tienen pensado ir a otro país y tocar? Are you planning to go to another country and play live?
If we are talking about playing live or make big sessions or big concerts, yes, we are definitely into it. And yeah, there is a plan that we are constantly working on. And that planning requires a lot of teamwork, a lot of playing sessions, and a lot of rehearsals. But as soon as this planning session is over, we will have a show, a big show that would be suitable for every country possible. And as promised, one day we will definitely go to South America and visit you, Isao.
Bueno, Goro dice de que sí, que si estamos hablando de grandes conciertos, sí, tienen eso pensado, pero bueno, requiere mucho trabajo en equipo, ensayos, planificación, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Están trabajando en ello, y cuando lo logren, harán un show adaptado a todos los países. Inclusive me dice Goro que piensa visitar Sudamérica y por supuesto conocerme a mí en persona. Of course, Goro, whenever you want, we will meet each other. Why not? As I told you before, I have some things in mind. I will tell you later. Ok, cuénteme acerca de sus planes a futuro. Tell me about your future plans.
As I said, we are in a constant planning session. That means that we do not have that many concerts right now. But rather than that, we are constantly planning of our new show that would include a lot of new concert element. And then we are also working on our new studio album and constantly searching for a new management team, which would allow us to visit every European country at least as possible.
Bueno, como dije en la respuesta anterior, ellos están trabajando en la planificación, por eso es como que no tienen muchos shows en lo inmediato, aunque sí dicen de que en el próximo show tendrán nuevos elementos. Pero de momento también están trabajando en lo que va a ser su cuarto álbum de estudio y buscando managers para visitar otros países de Europa. Ok, me gustaría que den una sugerencia a aquellos músicos que por ahí se sienten frustrados y quieren dejar la música. I would like to give an advice for those people who may be feeling frustrated about making music. They may quit. What is your advice?
If I had to give advice to people who want to quit music or quit doing music, I would say let's try to quit. And if it's the way that you feel happy, then that's the way. But if you can't quit, just you can't quit. If from my experience, I tried to quit and I couldn't, no matter what. So that's it. But if you feel that you are on the bottom of everything, on this depressing level of life, then it is hard, but I think you can start over. And if you can start anything, that is great. That is the evidence of great courage, I think. So I would say, all in all, don't quit, because after all you can't quit.
Bueno, Rod dice de que renuncien si eso los hace felices, pero si no pueden renunciar, no lo hagan. De hecho, ella habla por experiencia propia de que ha intentado renunciar a la música, pero que no fue el camino. Sabe de que es difícil lo que está diciendo, pero básicamente recomienda no renunciar porque no se puede. De alguna manera no se puede empezar de vuelta, de cero, porque es como que ya tenés una historia hecha y el tiempo no vuelve atrás. Básicamente dice que no renuncien, porque no se puede. Ok. Storyum, muchas gracias por la entrevista, por su tiempo, y digan sus palabras finales y presenten la canción con la cual están promocionándose en el Undertalent 2023. Storyum, thank you for this interview, for your time. Say your goodbye words and introduce the song you have chosen for Undertalent 2023.
Thank you everyone for joining us today, and thank you very much for the interview, my friend Isao. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and on Instagram, and also there is our website storyum.eu. Make sure to check out our music as well, which is on YouTube and on Spotify. Thank you very much, guys, and have a listen into Generations, our latest record. Cheers!
Bueno, Goro agradece la entrevista, pide a la audiencia que siga a la banda Storyum a través de sus redes sociales como Facebook, Instagram. También cuenta con una página web que es www.storyum.eu, y bueno, pueden escuchar su música en YouTube, en Spotify, y bueno, también recomiendo que vean la posibilidad de conseguir un disco físico de Storyum, importante. Y bueno, Goro, de parte de Storyum, presenta la canción Generations. Ok, Storyum, y la canción es Generation.